So I can't think of a better spot to talk about 49ers Browns than this part of the new Tunnel Tops Park in the Presidio here in San Francisco. I just came out with my initial scouting report, the detailed scouting report of the Cleveland Browns in the context of the 49ers, and it's up on Twitter, so you can go see that. Also have a big article up on The Athletic talking about what I think is the most intriguing storyline of this game, at least in terms of overarching team trends. And that is that the Browns currently have the number one defense in the NFL, and the 49ers obviously are hard charging behind them, trying to make it happen with the number one defense. I know the Cowboys entered number one DVOA, number one points per game allowed last week against the 49ers, and the 49ers unseated them, much to the delight of the 49ers defense. Their offense just tanked the Cowboys. So 49ers are going to try to do the same thing against the Browns, who obviously have Myles, Garrett up front, but they also traded for Zadarius Smith this offseason, the former Packers and Vikings edge rusher. By the way, I'm walking over here to give you guys a better view of the Golden Gate Bridge. But they added Shelby Harris, Dalvin Tomlinson on the inside. So Cleveland's got good veteran defensive linemen. They have Denzel Ward on the back end. Grant Delpit, really good safety, one of the best players on this defense. What's interesting to me are the parallels between this week and last week. And those parallels involve the fact, there you go, there's the money shot. Those parallels involve the fact that the Browns run cover one more than any other team in the league. I know I said this about Dallas last week, 63% for Dallas cover one, aggressively bringing a safety up into the box. But the 49ers punished the Cowboys running cover one with Brock Purdy's precise passing, and they forced Dallas out of cover one in general as that game went along. So Dallas's cover one rate dropped to like 55% after facing the 49ers. The Browns now lead the league at 63%. So thanks to the 49ers, the Cleveland Browns overtook Dallas for number one defense and number one cover and the number one cover one rate. I think the key remains the same. It's always the same against any good defense. You have to punish them for playing that cover one, but just in more general, you have to keep them off balance, keep the pass rush off balance by running the football. I do not think that the Cleveland Browns can defend the 49ers eligibles. I don't think any team can, but in context of the Browns, who are a very good team, I don't think that they can defend the 49ers eligibles out of a base defensive package. Their second and third linebackers, Sione Takitaki and Anthony Walker Jr., their second and third linebackers are giving up passer ratings of 111 and 150.5 respectively. So if you can get that third linebacker on the field, I think that you are in a very good spot if you're the San Francisco 49ers. So here I am, Presidio. Behind me, you see Golden Gate National Cemetery. And now you could see Crissy Field. Crissy Field behind me, that green, big green lawn, that used to be an airstrip. That used to be an actual airport, like you could land planes. It was a military airstrip here right by the Golden Gate Bridge, which of course is just beaming in the sunshine today. The water nice and blue on the bay. I'm gonna have to get a swim in today before practice. But 101, which goes over the Golden Gate Bridge, the highway, is right behind me, and now it's under me. So this is the new Tunnel Tops Park with a nice little bike path in the Presidio. Obviously, otherworldly beauty here in San Francisco. Hard to believe this is in the middle of a city. So anyway, 49ers defense against the Browns. It's not going to be, weather will not be like this in Cleveland. 70% chance of rain coming up on Sunday in Cleveland. So that lends itself to Cleveland's defense as well. But there is a hole in that linebacker unit. And let's be honest, there's a hole for any defense facing the best offense in the league. And I think the 49ers might be the best, most balanced offense in the league. I think that obviously Miami's got the edge in some of the metrics so far because of their early season explosion. But as far as offensive stability and the ability to just perpetuate what's happened so far, at least in terms of the very efficient metrics, the 49ers are going to be hard to beat as this season progresses. Brock Purdy, remember, by one metric or by one sports book, he is the NFL favorite to win the MVP award.